Isn't there some other clown out there I could take?
I'm sure there is.
Wonder if Mr.
But
Beast
not-
is available.
But not, I mean, just call Mr. Bean, see if he's available.
Probably would be better.
That is probably true. I mean, it is what it is.
All right.
I know my role. Welcome back to another edition of Bourbon Kingdom. I'm David.
And I'm Zach.
And today we are going to review, if you don't know this bottle by now, you have not been in the bourbon world very long.
Yeah.
So this is the Birthday Bourbon 2022.
Has to be year in and year out one of the most popular bottles to hit the market. Like, as in, like, not by the quality of it, but by people hunting and going crazy for it.
This, if you see this bottle, you know it is allocation season.
Well, this is honestly the kickoff.
Yeah.
I always say, well, I used to always say, not this year though, that whenever you'd go wait in line for birthday bourbon at Old Forester, that's how you knew allocation season started.
Started to pump yourself up for it.
But this year they didn't have one of those; they had a lottery instead.
Just
So
lottery.
And yeah, it was a crazy fun experience. Did you win?
No,
I didn't win either. So
I don't know. I don't know anybody that won. But
I know somebody that won. I know somebody that won and put up.
Oh yeah, you told me.
Anyways.
All right. So anyway.
So really quick, a little backstory for me in this birthday bourbon. I was lucky enough to grab one of these, and with that being said, this is the same year as my daughter Oakley, her birth year.
Yeah.
So I am saving this one to eventually be able to have it with her. You know, I think a lot of people do that. Where they bunker a couple of these.
I mean, I'm hoping to be alive long enough to share this bottle with you when you open it with your.
It'd be awesome, wouldn't it? It'd be super cool.
But if I'm not, have it pour in my memory.
Yeah. Go ahead and leave a comment below if you guys have a bottle that you're saving for a kid, or if you think there would be one that would be awesome or whatever. I know a lot of Blantons too, if they can find the birth date.
Yep.
You know, that's another great one. Also hit that like, notification, and of course subscribe. Thank you. So with all that being said, we have a sample that we were able to acquire, and that's actually a sample of it. So whenever y'all look at this, like, oh, it's sealed. You don't even open your stuff. That's why I didn't open it.
It's a special bottle for a special girl.
That is true. So
who happened to, when I saw her today, I said hi to her and she cried. So
he's a scary man.
I'm Uncle David, and they just don't realize it yet.
Yeah, for the most part. At least Dash talks to you now.
Yeah, that is true.
So,
but he cried when he was young like that too. He'd look at me and
you used to not to. You used to go straight to.
Well, that was after he cried.
Let's go back to the bourbon now.
Yeah, let's go.
Really quick. Obviously, we all know it's Old Forester. It's 96 proof. It is 11 year. I think last year was 12 years old and like 104, 106. I never even got one from last year.
Yeah.
Still, to this day, to this moment, I do not own a 2021 birthday bourbon. And it was fantastic. So, the cost of it's around $150 if you're lucky. The secondary on these right now, I think I've seen anywhere from $850 to $1,200. So they're kind of just to the moon.
They're there.
I'll say this, the nose is incredible. Very nice fruit. Very ripe fruit.
It's definitely fruity.
A lot of like citrus. What it kind of reminds me of is a like cocktail, like some kind of smoked or like charred like piece of like orange that would be on a cocktail or something.
Yeah,
that's that's the nose of it.
Yeah. All right.
There's like a smidge of char on there. Overall, the nose I think's fantastic.
That's interesting.
Is it interesting because it's not good?
It's just, I don't feel like, I mean, honestly, that there's much there.
So I agree.
It's very. I don't know if this is
flat.
the right word. I was going to say soft.
Soft is fair.
Yeah,
I agree. I agree with soft. The nose is so great. Like honestly, the more like on that nose, just like there's more orange just pops on there, some more fresh fruit pops on there, more little chard pops on there. It's great. And then whenever it hits your palate, it just is flat. Like there's a little bit of fruit there, like a smidge, a little bit of like cocoa powder. I think that's about it.
there's just not much there. And again, like, you know, you get these bottles that are highly sought after, and
There's some nice spice on the back end of it. But man, it's like water. Like it coats like water, and then it just kind of, it doesn't stay there with you. It's
no.
not bad though. I wouldn't say it's bad whatsoever.
I'm not saying it's bad. It's just not
special.
I mean, if you're gonna pay $150 for something,
You're probably paying a lot more for this.
yes. Unless, yeah,
I mean, let's be real.
yeah,
You're probably paying
You're
more
gonna
for
be-
this.
you're gonna be just disappointed. You're gonna be disappointed if you pay over MSRP for it. I think, and you open it to drink it, you're gonna be disappointed.
Do you think the bottle? All right. So first off, you don't think it's bad, right?
I'm gonna be honest with, like, there's just not enough there to say whether it's good or bad.
See, I don't think it's bad. I don't think it meets.
There's no finish on it.
Yeah, that spice is
Like,
there, and then it just goes away.
There's no finish on it. Like there's no Kentucky hug. There's not even like a West Virginia hug in there.
What's a West Virginia hug?
I don't know.
I don't know if I want that either.
It's more like a Boston or Maryland hug where they don't hug you. They
I've
just
seen-
like walk by and give you the finger.
Look, I've seen the Wonderful Whites of West Virginia. I don't know if I want one of those hugs.
yeah, that's probably true.
It-
But it's just truthfully, like, it's very underwhelming.
I'll be honest with you, I feel like it's a little bit watered down. I think that's where we're at with this. Like, I think if it was just a smidge higher proof, the fruit on the nose, like I said,
Yes,
I think the nose
is fine.
I think
Like,
the nose is like
good. Yeah.
borderline great.
Yeah.
Like, I think it's one of the better noses. Well, it's up there whenever I'm thinking of like bourbons that like I've had good noses on, but just the palate.
I mean,
the
I just
palate
think
is it's just not there.
I mean, after trying this, I mean, I'm not going to be like searching this out.
No. Look, if I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I would have told you that this year's birthday bourbon wouldn't have been great because this is when my daughter was born, because my son was born in 2020. So, and that's also not a great birthday bourbon. So now next year, though,
I mean, I'll be happy.
next year will be a hitter.
I mean, I'll be happy in 2041, 2043.
Keep going.
Yeah, 2043, right?
Yeah.
I'll be happy in 2043 to sip this with you.
But that's an experience.
Yes.
There's a difference between it being an experience and then we're just talking about the quality. Look, getting a birthday bourbon and cracking one of those open on somebody's birthday and having that fun experience or whatever with somebody, like, that's cool, man. Like, that is just awesome and that's fun. But
This is not an indictment on Brown-Forman. Like, not
No.
everything's a hitter.
no.
And we love Brown-Forman. But, like, looking at this, it just is a miss for me. Like, a complete miss.
I don't think it's
Outside the nose,
it's
it's a
not-
complete miss.
Well, it's a miss though in the sense of we're not saying that it's bad. It's just it doesn't drink special, or at least that's what I'm saying. It doesn't drink special to me, and I think it should drink special. It's
Yeah, I
birthday
just
bourbon.
don't think that, like, yeah, you're not drinking anything there.
I'll say this: if this was like 105 degrees outside, you'd crush this.
Yeah,
You would utterly crush it.
yeah. But
Yeah. I mean, you only need water to flush your palate.
I'd be anxious to see honestly, I'd be anxious to see, like, if the bottle was open and we're 6 months into this bottle.
That bottle that I got a sample from had been open for at least over a week, and it was at least halfway gone.
Yeah.
So
I mean, yeah, it's a pass. It'd be a pass for me.
I think it would be a pass for me too, just because the amount. Because realistically, you're not going to get it for $150,
Right.
so you'll have to spend a significant amount of money
Yeah.
to be able to get it or trade for it, and I don't think it's worth it.
Yeah.
If I'm being honest with you,
I would agree with you.
So,
But by all means, try it.
I agree. This should be.
It'd be
one
worth.
you'll be able to find on the bar.
It'd be worth what? I mean, what is it a pour?
30. Well, I go to one of the best price bars in town. It's $35.
$35.
So
Let's just say, as an average around our area, you're going to pay $40 to $50.
I bet you
a
closer
pour.
to 50.
Yeah, $40 to $50 on average.
And it's a steep price to pay for.
It is a
that, I won't
steep
lie.
price to pay, but it's less than what you would get if you were going after this bottle.
Oh yeah, sure.
So-
well, it's always best to try before you buy it.
Yeah.
Like if you can.
Yeah.
So,
So again, hard pass for me.
Yeah.
Yeah. All right. Well, till next time.
we'll see you.
Yep. We'll see you.